Good afternoon. I'm sure you've seen the main football news this morning. Is it true that you're ready to bring Erling Haaland here? We do understand that Manchester City are in pole position to sign him. There's going to be lots of competition, isn't there, in the summer? As far as strikers are concerned at the moment, is he one of the most promising, one of the best you've seen?
No answer to your question.
No answer to Erling Haaland. As your opinion of him as a striker?
No questions. No answer about these questions. I have a concern and business in my head right now to think about what is going to happen in this club next season.
As a side, your Manchester City side, have you recognised the need for a major recognised striker?
We are playing with a good striker this season, so I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's next season, so I'm not going to talk. When you are not common coming here, but for a long time, for many years, I never talk about transfer windows, especially when we are playing for incredible things still this season.
Well, can I take you back to Saturday then? There appeared to be a lot of fans that weren't happy with your team selection on Saturday. Can you understand their frustration, and do you have any regrets about the weekend?
No. I understand opinions for my fans, of course. They have all my respect and credit to give the opinion. So, and my selection is for many reasons. I've done it.
Was it purely physical reasons?
No.
You did say to me in the press conference last week ahead of the Atletico semi-final that players don't worry about semi-finals and fitness because it's a semi-final. They're ready.
Yeah, they were ready. That's true. But Cal was not ready. Kevin was not ready. Gundogan was not ready. So I understand everything. I understand your questions. But I was in the hotel after the game with Atletico Madrid. I was in the hotel in London. I spoke with my staff, but especially with my doctors, with my physios, and I listened what they say to me. And after we take a decision, so I have a lot of info that you don't have. And after that, I take a decision. That's all. But of course, if we were tired, we will not run the second half, but we run in the first half. Because football is not about physicality. It's about the momentum, how you are here. And in that moments, there are moments that you are better, sometimes you are not. And this is the reason why. I have a lot of info that, for not that game specific, for many games, I ask a lot with my staff about what is the situation about this player, the other one, the mood, for many reasons. And after I take the decisions, this is the reason why.
Are they ready tomorrow? Kyle Walker, Kevin De Bruyne and Ruben Diaz?
Kyle, no. The other ones, they are better. We'll take the decision tomorrow.
Hi, Pep. You've got Brighton. They've won at Spurs. They've won at Arsenal. So how dangerous a team do you think they are?
They don't need to win in Arsenal and Spurs. Of course, it's a good info, but they don't need to do it to get credit. I think for the past, every time we play against Brighton from Graham Potter, so the opinion I have with him is I have a lot of admiration for a team like them, how they play, the way they play, the results they got. Good test for us.
The title race is shaping up to be very close. Some people will see it as going to the final day. What excites you most about the title race and the challenge ahead?
Well, the challenge is the same like last 2 weeks, or last 2-3 weeks. So it's the same, 1 point ahead, and we are going to play every game a final to give opportunity to play another one until the end. We are going to challenge, and at the end we're going to fight. That's for sure until the end. We'll try to play good and get results.
Are they the best kind of challenges for a coach?
Sorry?
Are they the best kind of challenges for a coach, a title race like this?
I love the same. I'd like it to play semi-finals FA Cup, to be going to play the semi-final Champions League. And yeah, it looks like everything is not enough. It's everything for granted, but I have a different opinion about that. So arrive in the stages and do things that we can improve, but do things that is amazing what we are doing, knowing the situation that we have right now in the for the problems that we had in this season, for many part of the season, make me so satisfied. And I said, okay, analyze, remember what we are as a team with the strength points, and go forward.
Thanks, Pep.
Hi, Pep. Just on the injury situation, how long is Kyle likely to be out for? And is Ruben Dias fit for tomorrow's game?
Well, Ruben training really good today, yesterday alone as well, but we cannot forget, had been 7 weeks off. No play 1 minute. So it's not when you are recovered and after you need the tempo. But Ruben is intelligent. Ruben is is a guy like knows control. He knows his body, his tempo, and we are more than delighted he's back. Nathan making incredible contribution, and Ayman John play a lot of minutes this season, especially Ayman. It's important to have 3-4 good central defenders, and Ruben is so important for us.
And can you give a timescale on Kyle Walker?
No, don't know yet. For tomorrow is not able. For the rest of the games, we will see how react his ankle.
And I know you speak a lot about you can only control things involving your team and your players and your matches. But when you have a game like tonight's game,
which game?
Do you watch it and kind of observe how the game's going to go, because you know that either they will drop points and that puts you in a better position, or they will get points, they'll go above you in the table, and do you just walk away from it, or how do you?
No, we'll watch the game as a fan. I will be at home tomorrow, have game at 8-9, so we have time tomorrow to focus, and I will watch the game as a fan. Of course I want to watch it. If you give me the result, I would love to, United take points. But what's going to change if we don't do our job the next game, and after next game? So I'm going to watch as a fan what they can do, if we can learn something, improve something for both teams, and that's all.
Hi, Pep. I know you had Liverpool and you're going to have Brighton and Watford, and I don't know if you had time to project the Real Madrid semi-final yet.
Not yet. I saw the game against Sevilla because I was at home, but no. So I don't have time. So
I know.
So you have 1 week off. I have time to see different situations, but that was Brighton after Liverpool.
Would you at least expect a different type of game than Atletico?
I'm not going to answer against Madrid. I'm focusing Brighton.
Next week I'll ask you the same question.
I will prepare it.
We'll finish with Mike Marney on Zoom, please, Mike, if you can hear us.
Hi, Pep. Good afternoon.
Good.
You mentioned him in passing there, but I just want a little bit more on Nathan AKE, how he's really stepped into the centre-back role in the last couple of games in the absence of Ruben, in the absence of Aymeric Laporte, and how he's developed as a player.
He's so reliable, and especially when you behave in your life like he behaves always, you are going to play good, and you have to reward what you deserve. When it's a guy like never put a bad face and always playing and always helping and always is a guy like he's an exceptional person. His mother, and of course his father passed away in the heaven, so he has to be so proud. He's an exceptional person, and as a football player he showed. And when these type of peoples that they don't get maybe the minutes that they deserve, and after he got the minutes and do what he done just because he fought at that. When you are in that way, always thinking to help to the other ones, and at the end, the situation is going well. As much older I get, more I aware in these kind of behaviors and feelings, and your life is better.
This is something you spoke about before, the living your life for football 24/7. You mentioned it of Ruben, you mentioned it of John Stones recently as well, and Nathan does that. When you sign a player, or when your scouts are looking at players, is that something you really want them to focus on? How much dedication I guess they've got to the game?
I completely agree with you. The scouting, they should take a look a lot of these kind of behaviors. Absolutely. Football is not just a skill, it's just one part. But the other part is much more important. Absolutely.
Finally from me, Liam, just on the striker issue, Liam Delap didn't get any minutes on Saturday in the FA Cup. Is he close? Is he an option for the remainder of the season if you needed that different outlet up front?
Well, I was training with the eyes, maybe it's an option, but you know that the young players have to make a step when to be helped, you know, to when the situation is more comfortable and many reasons. So, but you cannot forget Liam was 5 or 6 months injured. Start last month playing regularly in the second team, and it's important because now he feels really better, much better.